Big news! If you're planning to marry a U.S. citizen or apply for a green card through marriage in 2025, a new law could change everything. The government is rolling out major changes to strengthen the marriage-based green card process. More scrutiny, more evidence, and tougher consequences. This isn't just about paperwork anymore. You'll need to prove your relationship meets higher standards. We'll break down what's changing, why it matters, and what you must do now to succeed. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss crucial immigration updates. Let's dive in. Your future in the U.S. could depend on what you learn today. Let's get right to it. What's actually changing for marriage-based green cards in 2025? USCIS is cracking down on marriage fraud with a new, tougher approach. The focus is on awarding green cards only to couples in genuine, bona fide relationships. This isn't a minor tweak, it's a fundamental shift in how applications are reviewed. The government wants to protect the integrity of the system and ensure real couples aren't pushed aside by fraud. Expect stricter evidence requirements, deeper interviews, and harsher penalties for fraud. The burden of proof is now higher than ever. You must prove your relationship is real with overwhelming tangible evidence. Officers will scrutinize every document and answer, looking for inconsistencies or red flags. The new mindset: prove your marriage is genuine from the start. You'll need to show you've truly merged your lives financially, socially, and domestically. The days of a simple application are over. Real couples must work harder to prove their case. This isn't to scare you, but to prepare you. Knowledge is power. Knowing what you're up against is the first step to success. The government wants to see a living, breathing relationship, not just paperwork. Your evidence and interview must tell a consistent, compelling story. The bar is higher. Let's look at what proof you'll need. Here's what you should focus on now. The biggest change? You'll need much stronger proof your marriage is real. USCIS wants more than just a marriage certificate. They want a deep, integrated picture of your life together. Joint bank accounts are just the start. They'll look for regular activity paychecks, shared bills, and real financial commingling. Joint credit cards, shared insurance policies, and naming each other as beneficiaries are now powerful evidence. For your home, a joint lease or mortgage is key, but also collect official mail, joint utility bills, and anything showing both names at the same address. Social proof matters more than ever. Photos should tell a story. Holidays, family events, and everyday life with both families and friends. Affidavits from people who know you as a couple are valuable. Your digital footprint counts. Consistent communication, call logs, and messages can help, especially for long-distance couples. Joint responsibilities, car titles, insurance, memberships, add up to a convincing case. Start building your paper trail from day one. Don't wait until you file. Create a dedicated folder or love evidence box for every piece of joint mail, receipts, and photos. Be intentional, open joint accounts, update addresses, and keep records of shared purchases and trips. When it's time to apply, you want a mountain of organized, high-quality evidence. Make it easy for the officer to see your marriage is real. The goal: leave no doubt that your relationship is genuine. Under the 2025 rules, this level of documentation is essential. Start now. Proactive preparation is your best defense. The more you document, the stronger your case. Don't underestimate the power of thorough, consistent evidence. This is the new standard for success. After submitting your application, get ready for a much tougher interview process. Interviews will be longer, more detailed, and more personal than ever before. Officers may separate you and your spouse, asking each of you the same detailed questions about your daily life and relationship history. Expect questions about routines, family, and even your home, details only real couples would know. Discrepancies, even small ones, can raise red flags. Home visits, unannounced and thorough, are becoming more common if officers have doubts. Officers will look for signs of shared living clothes, toiletries, photos, and evidence of cohabitation. A home that looks staged or separate can be a problem. The key: be honest and prepared, not rehearsed. Don't try to memorize answers, just know your shared life. Before the interview, talk with your spouse about your history and routines to refresh your memory. Officers are trained to spot deception, so authenticity matters. Your body language and interaction will be observed. The interview is now a critical test, not a formality. Expect it to be long, personal, and possibly followed by a home visit. Preparation and honesty are your best tools. If your marriage is real, you have nothing to fear. Be ready to share your genuine story. With tougher rules come much harsher penalties for marriage fraud. Marriage fraud is a federal crime, and the consequences are now even more severe. For the immigrant, being caught means denial, deportation, and a lifetime ban from the U.S., no exceptions. For the U.S. citizen, participating in fraud can mean massive fines, up to $250,000, and up to 5 years in federal prison. The government is making the risk so high that it's simply not worth it. Anyone who helps, lawyers, friends, family, can also be prosecuted. The law targets not just couples but entire fraud rings and repeat offenders. Even honest mistakes like an improperly finalized divorce can be seen as red flags. Make sure your marriage is legally valid and all prior marriages are properly ended. The message is clear. Don't risk your future with shortcuts or dishonesty. For real couples, this means double-checking every legal detail. The stakes are higher than ever. Protect yourself by being thorough and truthful. Fraud will destroy your chances forever. For genuine couples, these rules are tough but manageable. Build your case on a solid legal foundation. Don't let a paperwork error ruin your future. The risk is simply not worth it. Honesty and preparation are your best protection. The new rules may seem overwhelming, but you can succeed with the right plan. Start early. Begin gathering evidence and building your case as soon as you decide to marry. Be a meticulous record keeper. Organize joint bank statements, bills, leases, insurance, photos, and travel records. Live as a truly married couple. Open joint accounts, update addresses, and make each other beneficiaries. Prepare for the interview by living your life together, not memorizing answers. Be honest. Never lie or omit information, even if you think it's minor. If you have a complicated history, address it directly and truthfully. Consider consulting an experienced immigration attorney to spot weaknesses and help you prepare. Stay informed. Immigration laws change, so follow reliable sources for updates. Take care of your relationship. The process is stressful, but your connection is your best support and evidence. When submitting your application, organize it neatly with tabs and a cover letter summarizing your evidence. Make it easy for the officer to see your case is genuine. Confidence comes from preparation. If your marriage is real, you have nothing to hide. Your goal is to document your reality, not create a fiction. Support each other and celebrate small victories along the way. A strong relationship is your best asset. Don't procrastinate. Start now. The more prepared you are, the smoother the process will be. Professional help can make a big difference. Stay organized, stay honest, and stay informed. Your preparation is your shield. Walk into your interview knowing you're ready. Let your genuine connection shine through. You've got this. Navigating the 2025 marriage-based green card process takes diligence, honesty, and preparation. The road is tougher, but genuine couples can absolutely succeed. Start building your case now, document your shared life, and take the process seriously. Your love story is your greatest asset. Tell it clearly and convincingly. Thousands of couples succeed every year, and you can too. Stay informed, stay organized, and support each other. If this helped, like, share, and subscribe for more updates. And drop your questions in the comments. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay prepared, and good luck on your journey.